Hey there, Squidmos. Welcome to this random scribbly of random stuff, of which I'm currently drawing a landscape on. So don't stress out too much, it does turn into the portrait that it's meant to later on. So see, there you go, I turned around, now the tent has turned into a chin. Which I often don't show on most of my speed paints here, but in this one this is a really quick scribbly, and my little quick scribblies usually are things that I'm not entirely sure what they're going to be until they turn into whatever it is they're meant to be, if you know what I mean. Like, there was a show on television when I was a kid, it was called Dr. Scribble or Mr. Scribble or something, and someone would always like draw a random line on the screen and he'd turn into an animal, and I freaked out when I was little. I thought that was amazing. I always get people to draw random lines on paper for me so I could turn them into things because it's so exciting. So maybe it developed from that. I don't have anyone to draw squigglies for me anymore, so I do it for myself. It's a sad story, I know. Anyway. Oh, the neck thing was because the face actually was produced by me reducing the opacity of the white layer on the face. So I had to actually reproduce it on the neck with it being 100% opacity. So copying the colours perfectly was a little bit tricky for a second because I'm not terribly clever when it's 1 AM. Anyway, if I sound a little bit loopy, that's my excuse. Here I am just screwing around. The reason how I got all those random patterns on the hair is because I again locked the opacity of that, which means that I can't draw outside stuff that I've already drawn, if you know what I mean. So that makes everything nice and smooth. I can draw whatever the hell I want and it still looks sort of semi-clean, which is why digital art is beautiful sometimes. It can also be a pain sometimes too, let's be honest. Anyway, just so as you know, I didn't just randomly jump into this piece. I actually did some warm-up pieces, which sounds quite professional and unexpectedly so coming from me, because I'm definitely not professional. But I'm going to link those next, and I would thoroughly recommend, if you are an artist, or if you're not an artist and you want to be an artist, if you're having difficulty with time or art block or knowing what to draw, or even the quality of your pieces, nothing that you're drawing you're happy with, especially that one, do some quick warm-up pieces. All of these pieces took me about 10 minutes to do, aside from the last one, which took me about 15. And seriously, you don't think so at the time, because you think, oh, these are bloody horrible, I'm not going to show them to anyone. Unfortunately, I am right now, don't laugh too much. But they really help you sort of, I don't know if to warm up your wrist or just get your creativity flowing or something. They seriously help, I promise you. And if you don't draw and this doesn't mean much to you, look at the pretty pictures. I hope you like them, because I don't like them very much, but maybe you do, that would be awesome. Anyway, that's the end of my first video for 2017. I'm so sorry, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day /week/life. See you guys.